Hi folks, Carl Martin here from Sligo GAA County Boards, Cushton and Oak. Normally at this time of year we will be hosting our underage county finals. I will be busy each evening presenting the trophies to the winning captains while enjoying the feast of football that these finals normally serve up. However, there's absolutely nothing normal about 2020, and instead I'm here to tell you about Check-in Week. What is Check-in Week? Check-in Week is a health and wellbeing initiative. It's a campaign to raise awareness about difficulties we may face during the current social climate. We aim to contact every individual in our environs with a view to pointing anyone who needs assistance in the correct direction. Why have Sligo GAA initiated this campaign? Well, it comes about as the result of a recent survey conducted by Sligo GAA, which shows that 60% of 15 to 20-year-olds in our area admit to finding life difficult at the moment. How will it work? Information will filter down using the same mechanisms that are used when a game is called off. The county board will contact the club secretary, who will in turn contact the coach, and in turn contact the parents, and so on. Adults are reminded of child protection guidelines when contacting minors. We are advocating peer support as our main communication tool. It is vital that we check in with our peers. If you haven't communicated with someone recently, reach out and offer any support which may be required. What do we hope to achieve? Well, at the end of the week, we hope to have checked in with all, young and old, organising support where required. We will have focused on a number of health and wellbeing issues which are aimed at helping us through these difficult times. In a moment, I will pass you over to some familiar faces who will focus on these different issues. And then, in conclusion, our games manager Liam O'Gormley will tell of a variety of programmes that he is planning to get people into the right frame of mind and body to get back to training. We look forward to this happening as soon as it is safe to do so.
Hi, Paul Taylor here, Sligo Football Manager. Our focus is on health and well-being. I'm asking you to be active. Find an outdoor space for physical activity, maybe a run or a walk. Get out in the fresh air. Why not check out the Sligo Coaching YouTube channel for training options around home? Remember, this is all preparation for returning to training and games on the pitch. Why not take part in the competitions that your coaches are running online? We all want to be back playing in competition. This is not the real thing yet, but the time will come when we will all experience the enjoyment of competitive action again. So until then, be active and stay safe.
Hi folks, my name is Daithi. I'm the Sligo Senior Hurling Manager, and I feel privileged to have been asked to talk about mental health with Sligo's young people through this video. I've been working in Sligo GAA for a few years, and definitely something that has been really good has been the focus that's on mental health and how our young people should be looking after themselves. Alright, so what I would be saying to you all is to focus on step number 2, which is to take notice of the world around you when you feel a bit panicked or when the brain starts racing. Not only that too, but it's very normal and very natural, it happens to all of us, that the brain starts racing every now and again, and that we can feel panicked by that. So don't be thinking that it's not normal, because it is, it happens to everybody. So how do I deal with when I'm feeling stressed? Well, I find going out for a walk for me is a great way of calming myself down, in that I focus on the things that are around me, the sounds, the noises, and particularly this time of year, the birds and the different animals and the bees and everything else. And people might laugh at it, but I think it's a great calmer for myself anyway. So it's whatever works for you. So you got to find something for yourself that makes you calm the brain down, whether it's jogging or whatever else. But I suppose taking notice of the world around you is key to getting your brain just to slow down. So you can use stuff like the apps like Calm. I actually sometimes use mood music, particularly at night time if I'm finding that I can't switch the brain off. There's loads of apps around there, but I suppose the best thing that I find is when you're feeling stressed is talking to your peers, to your friends, or to someone that you can trust. It's really important that we all have that. So stay safe, It's not easy what you've all been through. I'm a teacher myself, so I understand what some of the people who've been involved in exams have had to go through in the last few months. Stay safe, be good to each other, be kind, and remember that there's always somebody that's there to help. It's just a matter of just asking. People are good behind it all. Alright, best of luck, my Shiv.
Hi, Paul Durcan here, Sligo LGFA. Point I wish to make is in relation to contact and connecting with others, friends, teammates, and sharing those home-based training ideas, home-based plans, from which you can compare progressions, to which you can help motivate each other to improve. And it's important, I suppose, and it's a way off for us to keep in touch with each other and making that call and investing time and effort into making that call to have that conversation with your teammate and friend in these times is hugely important. So I think it's something that we must keep these connections alive and help make new ones, and to reach out if needed for help, and maybe to reach out to others and have a conversation maybe if they require some help. So thank you and for listening.
Daragh Fallon here, Sligo football minor manager, and I wish to focus on learning and encourage all players to keep learning. Try new training methods and experiment with your nutrition in your home training plans. Write down achievable goals in your diary. Pass on any questions that you have to your coaches about returning to play. And keep an eye out for upcoming seminars organised by the coaching and games development officers in Sligo.
Hi, my name is Enda and I'm a coach for the Sligo Under 16 Development Squad. The health and wellbeing point I would like to focus on is giving. Do something nice for a friend. Even the smallest act can count, be it a smile, a thank you or a kind word. Peer support is really important. Is there anyone you haven't heard from in a while? If so, give them a call and ask them to join you in looking after each other's health and well-being.
Over the next couple of weeks as we prepare to get back on the pitches and back into our club training, we have a number of events for our youth players to hopefully get them back and ready and engaged for the programmes ahead and back playing games for their club. The first is a seminar next Wednesday. The registration form is out through the coaching officers and through social media, through Twitter and Facebook, and also on the Sligo GAA website to register for that. It's a nutrition seminar specifically for youth players, done by Aoife Clancy and Emma Brennan, our senior and minor nutritionists, and also Paul McNamara will be on that seminar as well, one of our senior players who's currently studying nutrition at the moment. Also, coming up in the next week or two, we'll also have another seminar for youth players on mental well-being and also mental preparation for sport and for getting involved back into the team setting again. So the lineup for that will be announced later on. Also, we have our exercise program that's going out weekly, goes out each Monday through Louise Keane, our strength and conditioning coach, in conjunction with the other strength and conditioning coaches in Connacht. So that's gone out, and that's a running program, a skills program, and a conditioning program for all youth players. And finally, then from next week on, we'll be putting up different little videos for social distance and exercises for players when they're going down, maybe working on down in the pitches once June 29th comes, and for coaches that are working with players as well. So they're the events that we have coming up in the next couple of weeks. Finally, just want to thank all the coaches and the managers and the clubs that have engaged with the Health and Wellbeing Check-in Week. It's awful important to make sure that everybody in our club is in a good place and getting the best out of themselves and feeling the best that they can be. So to check in and make sure that everybody's okay and everybody is fit and healthy is a very important thing, and anybody that needs support, to let them know that the support and help out there for them. So just over the next couple of weeks, as we get ready to go on the pitches again, just take care of yourselves, and mind everybody else within your club, and make sure that everybody is in a good place.